When you finish high school, you have 5 choices. You can attend university, go to college, take an apprenticeship, join the military, or go straight out into the workforce.
If you'd like to go to university, it'll take you 3 or 4 years. It costs the most money and mainly focuses on theory. An entry-level job requiring a degree may get you over $30,000 per year. The college experience, on the other hand, may cost you less money and generally takes less time, and it focuses on a more practical approach to learning. Depending on if you have a 2 or 3-year diploma and how much work experience you have, you may actually earn over $25,000 a year in your first job. But remember, a diploma and a degree are no guarantee of employment. Or you could go straight from high school into the workforce. And generally this involves minimum wage jobs in the retail, fast food, and service sectors. And sometimes if you're lucky and you like it, you can make a little more money in a factory or working as a laborer. Or you can become an apprentice, learn a trade, earn while you learn, and walk right into a job when you're finished.
What really appeals to me about apprenticeship is the hands-on work. You get to go right into a working field and work on stuff you enjoy.
Everyone's pretty proud of me. I've been working really hard, and it's a good trade to get into because you're really creative, hands-on. You're always doing something new. It's not the same old job.
I went through the apprentice program, and it was exactly what I needed to do to get where I am today.
Apprenticeship is paid work-based training combined with post-secondary education. You'll spend about 80% of your time learning skills on the job and about 20% of your time learning in a classroom setting. It takes an average 4 years to get ready to write your exam, get your certificate, and start earning a full journey person's wages, often starting at over $40,000 and no loans to pay back. So, want to work with your hands, be highly employable, make great money, do something you love, and be fully certified by your early 20s? Why not start now? Imagine earning while you learn, training for an occupation while you're still in high school, being established in your career only 2 years after graduation, and also gaining real-world experience. Now that's OYAP.
OYAP is a Head Start program. It makes a connection for you that might be harder to make on your own. Financially, it's a job for money. You're paid according to your skill level. But I think the great value of OYAP is if you're a targeted person and you know what you want, what a great way to start, because it gives you a leg up to get out there.
This works because I'm a hands-on learner. Learning through another chef on how to prepare meals and that teaches me how I'm going to teach others.
My name's Chris Burt. I'm a fully licensed technician. I graduated the OYAP program and I'm 22 years old.
Hi, I'm Michael Carpino and I'm training to become a chef in the OYAP program.
I'm Catherine Massey. I'm 22. I'm a graduate of the OYAP program and I'm a licensed hairstylist.
We've had an OYAP co-op student in our salon for 5 years. We started her off in grade 11, 12, and then she went through the Georgian program and she's now a licensed hairstylist. Great deal of success with Catherine, and we've seen her grow tremendously from being a very quiet, shy little girl to somebody that's very outgoing, very confident in her abilities.
In grade 11, I started co-op, where we get out of the school, go into a salon, and experience what it'd be like in a salon environment to work in. I really enjoyed that.
You can see the front end has got some play and you can actually hear it.
Both upper and lower ball joints are in real bad condition.
I've had probably upwards of 30 co-op students over the past
10 years. I've had 5 OYAP participants, 3 of which I've hired, 1 of which is still with me. He's now a fully licensed technician.
My teacher brought OYAP up to me in school, and I thought it would be something that appealed to me to get me into the working area a little bit easier, have me a foot in the door kind of before I finish school.
You got to be careful of tomatoes because of the acidity in them. You should get a flambe action going on. So, little flambe. I was an honor student. The action is through high school, so I did very well. I just chose a different path. I chose a path that was better for me, to make me feel better about what I'm doing on a daily basis.
I think people should go into what they like. I enjoy working with engines. I like to actually take a hands-on approach and really get in there.
I'm academic, but I've always had skills with hospitality. So going through hospitality, I can now learn to become a chef.
I could go to any college or university I wanted. It's just this is what I chose to do because this is what I enjoy doing. It's all about what you want to do, and you don't need to go to college or university to be successful.
Kids today are being taught that you're a grease monkey if you're a technician. You don't need an education to be a technician. And to make real money, you have to be a doctor, dentist, or lawyer. That is totally untrue. I know lots of technicians that make as much as a veterinarian or a dentist or even more. I really think that more kids need to get into the trades because all the trades are suffering. Not only the mechanical trade, but electricians, carpenters, tool and die makers are all suffering. All the baby boomers are now getting older and they're retiring. There's nobody to take their jobs. So if there's a shortage of employees in a trade, they can demand their own salary and they can make a lot more money.
You take a hairdresser. Years ago, they got minimum wage. That's it. That's not the case today. My top stylist is making incredible money, working 38 hours a week. She couldn't do that in another job. And she's directed, self-directed. And yes, she's going to move on, eventually own her own salon because she's got the skills right from the bottom up.
Somebody has to do these jobs. They're complicated. The public needs the services. They're well-paying. There's opportunities for self-employment.
There's no way of getting into the workforce without knowing math or science. Math and science is used in every job there is, especially in cooking. You use measurements on every food you make.
Math, English, and sciences are #1. They are paramount. And if you can take the most advanced courses, you'll learn the most and you'll have an easier time in your apprenticeship.
Cars now are coming out with 42 different computers on them. So you have to be able to work properly through all electrical systems and know your mathematics. So it takes a lot of thinking and a lot of problem solving, but it's well worth it in the end.
I deal with math on a minute-by-minute basis in a kitchen through creating yields from recipes, your chemistry. It's how does the humidity affect my flour? So they're extremely important.
There are 4 main areas of apprenticeships in Ontario. The construction sector includes jobs such as a plumber, an electrician, and drywall finisher. Apprenticeships such as a CNC programmer, millwright, and welder are all part of the industrial sector. Motive power represents occupations that, among other things, involve painting cars, plus maintaining and repairing motorcycles and small engines. The 4th sector is service, and it includes everything from a child and youth worker to a baker, a chef, and a horse groomer. There are over 150 apprenticeship opportunities for you to choose from. One will be just right for you.
Well, not every student should take OYAP, but there are some students out there who know, and they may not be 16, they could be 17 or 18. This isn't a program where you get involved to drop out of school. Part of the mandate is that you must graduate. Apprenticeship involves a job and a paycheck and responsibility. So you have to be a person that's willing to do that. The desire is #1, the interest, and then your maturity to go to work.
Schooling for me wasn't expensive at all. It was very cheap to go, so I've been able to save money and earn a lot more money, whereas people who have to spend $3,000, $4,000 a year in tuition, they don't have that money because they're working part-time and in school.
The government basically pays 80% of your way, and they help you out so much. You get grants after your first year, and then after your second year. So in the long run, the government pays you to go to school.
OYAP was perfect because all your co-op hours starting from grade 11 and 12 go towards your apprenticeship hours. So it actually gets you through the schooling portion a lot quicker so you can get licensed. I found it really motivated me. I already knew what I was doing, where I was going for schooling afterwards. Once I was in OYAP, it just kind of gave me a pathway towards my goals to be a hairstylist. Co-op was really important for me. Once I came in here, just getting the feel of the environment, I knew exactly it's what I wanted to do.
When a student comes into the co-op program and they get to tap into different jobs, they can maybe find what they're truly passionate about, because you go to work every day. You're gonna wanna like it. Now, if they go to university, just because they're said you need a university degree to get any job, they're often stuck in a job that is not what they want to do. And I think that's why we see young people today having 3 and 4 careers.
Co-op is the easiest way to find out if you're gonna like something or not, because you don't want to take college courses or start an apprenticeship on something that you'd have no experience with.
Doing co-op, I realized what it's going to be like, what I'm going to have to live with doing my job. Fortunately, I've loved what I do, and I've learned with a passion that I love cooking.
It's hard to get a job because you always have to have skills before you can actually get into a job. Most of the co-op students actually get jobs after they're at the co-op because they show off their hard work.
Passion is very important in a job. If you love what you're doing, you're gonna show up to work happy and you're gonna put out a good product.
When that plate goes out and I can look down and say, that's my meal, and I created that, and the customer says, that was the best steak I've ever had, or oh my goodness, those French fries were amazing. As simple as that is, it makes you come back for more. It really does.
I do look forward to coming into work, and I mean, there's always new challenges, new experiences I come across here, and learning something new every day, and it's very important to do something that you like.
So now you have the facts. Get a head start on your career in the skilled trades. Contact your guidance or co-op department to find out how you can get started while you're still in high school.